Hey, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to make $1,000 a month in passive income. In this episode, I'm going to talk about how only 3 land deals can change your life forever. I'm going to talk to you about how to talk to the low-hanging juicy fruit, the people that are motivated, the people that need our help. And then finally, stick around to the very end and I'm going to show you how this extra $1,000 a month changed my life forever. All right, how to make $1,000 a month in passive income. That's what this video is all about. So if you do one deal and you structure that deal to make, even if it's $50 a month, you can continue rinsing and repeating. So where most people fail is they don't take action. They watch the video and they're like, great, that's wonderful information. I mean, they build libraries with tons of information, but the key to success is actually taking that action. So I want you to remember that, take action. If you're taking notes on this video, take action. So let's talk about the first deal. The first one that's going to pay you the passive income. Some people might be able to just do one land deal and make $1,000 a month passive income. For me, it took me 3. It took me 3 to do it. And I'm going to walk you through that first one that's paying me passive income. It's $400 a month. But here's how we did it. I bought a piece of land for $500 from a sweet old lady that her husband had purchased this piece of land many, many years ago. And it was not valuable to her. It was valuable to her husband, but he was no longer with us, and the taxes were getting behind. And this lady, she could by all means afford this land. Her front porch was bigger than my entire house. So it's not that she couldn't afford it. It's just because she didn't care about it. It was a burden to her. It was a weight on her shoulders. One of her husband's endeavors, not hers. So she was willing to give me this piece of land at $500, and that's it. I paid her the $500 check. I went home and put an ad on Craigslist saying, beautiful 5 acres of land. I took pictures of it. It had turkeys in the pictures. And I had a buyer for this piece of land for $500 down and $400 a month for the next 10 months. And it was that easy. That was the first passive income land deal. You might be thinking, it's only 10 months. You're going to have to go out and find another one of these in 10 months from now. That's okay, because it was the first one. I got my money back immediately, the $500. I got to put that back in my pocket. It took my risk completely out of that passive income land deal, and I'm getting $400 a month. The second land deal that was paying me now $300 a month, this was it was almost the same price. It was like $1,000 is what I paid for that land deal. And I put it out on Craigslist. I sold it for $1,000 down, and I got $300 a month for the next 3 years. So that for the next 36 months, I'm getting $300 a month. You can do the math. I'm not talking about massive, huge deals. I'm talking about deals that everyone can do. For that one that I'm getting $300 a month for, I paid $1,000 for that parcel of land, and I got a $1,000 down payment. So now, if you're doing the math, the first one is at $400 a month. The second one is at $300. So 4, 5, 6, 7, we're at $700 a month. I just got to get $300 more a month to get to $1,000 a month in passive income. See guys, this is not going to make me rich. I couldn't just jet set across the world with this, but let me tell you what that $1,000 a month paid. It paid our grocery bill. It paid our car insurance. It paid our car payment. It paid those 3 things. And you might be thinking, man, you're only eating on $1,000 a month. Yeah, I was on a pretty tight budget when I first started this. I had a car payment, had an insurance payment. We had to buy groceries. But if you continually erase little expenses you have each month, that is financial freedom. So guys, just stay with me. If you're doing the math here, I've got one passive income at $400 and I got the second one at $300. So 400 plus 300, what's that? 4, 5, 6, that's $700 a month. I'm almost there. I'm going to talk to you about the third one that made that $1,000 a month in passive income. But this isn't a ton of money, guys. I couldn't jet set across the world on $700 a month. This is totally just free money, because here's what I'm doing. I'm getting the down payment back. I'm getting the down payment to cover my purchase price. I'm getting to put that money back in my pocket, and it takes the risk completely out of this deal. And this is totally free money. I just told you, I'm getting paid $300 a month for the next 3 years. That's 36 months. That is just totally free money. If I told you that you're going to have to work 10 hours this week and I'm going to pay you $300 a month for the next 3 years, would you do it? Do the math. 10 hours is going to pay you for 36 months at $300 a month. It's crazy. All right, let's talk about the third deal to where I can get to that $1,000 a month in passive income. This third deal was a little crazy. This was another non-buildable lot. You know, you find these funny things on the back taxes, the tax delinquent list, or the county held tax delinquent list. But you're talking to the low-hanging fruit. You're talking to the people that want to talk to you, the people that need our help. You might be thinking, how in the world do I find a tax delinquent list? Well, you contact your county recorder's office, or actually better yet, the county treasurer's office, because they're the ones that track the people not paying the back taxes. Sometimes they won't give it to you. You might have to talk to multiple people. You might have to bring them donuts and coffee and you know, but you've just got to be kind and persistent with it. You might say, hey, I've tried that many times and it's not working. Well, I'm going to give you the easy button. If you use my affiliate link, and yes, this is an affiliate link. They give me free records every time you guys download records. But here's the thing. If you go to priced.com/the land sharks, they will give you your first 400 records for free. They'll give you also a 7-day free trial, and it's like $45 a month at that time. You can cancel anytime you like. But here's the cool thing. You could be mailing a list by tonight with those first 400 free records, and by using priced.com/the land sharks. And I'm gonna spell that out, PRYCD.com/the land sharks. This will completely avoid you having to go talk to the county treasurer's office. But here's the thing, you could probably get this for free from the county treasurer's office. So use whichever way you prefer. I was going to the county treasurer's office in the beginning, and I had to struggle through these things. I didn't realize there was companies like this, Price.com, that gave me the easy button. All right, now that I helped you out with that, how to find this list, how to hit that easy button, go ahead and, like you're smashing that easy button, smash that subscribe button for me. All right, so my third deal, I know you've been waiting on this one. This actually was a piece of land in a landowners association called Forbes Park in Colorado. I bought the first one in Forbes Park for $1,100. I now have like 20 parcels of land out there. I love this area. It's like the best kept secret. But I bought this piece of land for $1,100 from an actual land investor. This is a guy that buys and sells these things for a living. He gave it to me for $1,100. Here's what's also cool. He gave me the photos for this land and told me that it was worth probably about $12,000. So what did I do? I went and put an ad on Craigslist, and I also put an ad on Facebook this time in buy-sell groups. I had a buyer for $900 that very next day. So here's the thing. I put $1,100 into this parcel of land. I was only getting $900 down. So I wasn't going to be profitable for like 2 months on this property. But here's the cool thing. This payment was little over $300 a month for the next like 5 years. So here's the cool thing about this. I was charging interest. That's why I was getting that high payment. This was like the most genuine land buyer. My buyer was so happy because she's going to build a cabin on this land. And so here, if you're doing the math with me, I got the first one for $400 a month coming into me. I got the second one for $300, and I got the third one for a little over $300. I am over $1,000 a month in passive income. You too can do this. Like, I'm no genius. I just did the steps. I took the steps, bought the land, sold the land, and I'm going to bring you to my final point. And here's how I was able to pull these steps off, is I was talking to low-hanging, juicy fruit, people that want to talk to us, motivated sellers. I'm not talking to people that want a big bag of money and they want retail for their land and they want the maximum amount for this land. I'm talking to people that were motivated, people that were behind on their taxes, people that were out of state. They bought the land 20 years ago because they planned to build a cabin. They went on vacation in Colorado or Florida, and they never went back. That's the thing. We're not dealing with people that live on this land or they farm this land or they have their cattle or their livelihood comes from it. I'm buying it from people that don't want it. You hear that saying that one man's trash is another man's treasure. That's all I'm doing. I'm getting one man's trash, taking beautiful pictures and video and drone photos and turning it into someone else's treasure because I'm presenting it in this most beautiful fashion. Plus, I'm allowing someone to get into it with a low down payment and an easy, affordable monthly payment. So you might be thinking, holy cow, like Brent, you just gave me a ton of stuff. I got to go and watch more videos or check out more YouTube videos. Stop. Take the steps. But if you're interested in someone holding your hand while you too accomplish earning your first $1,000 a month, and maybe you don't want to earn $1,000 a month, maybe you only want to earn $500 a month or $300 a month. Guys, there's people in this world an extra $300 a month would mean the difference of taking their medications or not. Maybe you need someone to hold your hand through this entire process. I'd be honored to do that. Head over to thelandsharks.com, book a call, and me and my team will see if we can fit your goals, what you're looking to build in real estate and passive income, and I'd be honored to coach you.